Hello, and welcome to a brand new campaign run by me with 4 players I met on Roll20. The campaign is Tomb of Annihilation, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the Forgotten Realms. Our players and I have never played D&D together, and some are playing for the first time. So don't take anything personal if we don't use rules or the books as written. The point of the game is to use the rules as guidelines to create an amazing story with friends, and I think we've done that. We have an Aasimar Warlock, a Triton Wizard, an Aasimar Paladin, and a Dwarven Monk taking on their first quest together against the Death Curse, a powerful curse in the land denying resurrection magic and slowly withering away those who have been resurrected. They will head to Cholt, a land of mystery and danger, discover clues, and take on expeditions funded by gold won through quests, arena battles, and looting innovation places. So without spoiling anything, take a seat, remember that the audio and visuals mature and get better, and remember that all heroes have their beginnings, and this is theirs. So welcome to our Tomb of Annihilation campaign, starting now. Alright, so welcome back everybody, and continuing where we left off. You guys had got into, started a quest that a friend from a few of you had met before, Sidra Sylvain, brought you from Waterdeep to the island of Chol in search of what she believes is the source of the death curse. A magical curse that has afflicted people who have once died and been brought back to life. Kings, adventurers, heroes, a strong, significant amount of world-renowned people have been at one time dead and brought back to life, and their fate rests in the balance as you all head to Cholt under some information that Sidra Sylvain has acquired, that the death curse for some reason is originating within the jungles of Cholt, or the island of Cholt itself. However, Cholt is a very dangerous place and vastly unexplored, and that is where our adventure kind of takes place. When you guys went across the sea, headed to Port Nianzaro, the only civilization within Cholt, and were attacked before you got in by pirates. You were able to overcome them very handsomely and almost capture the pirate captain and his vessel, but were unsuccessful in those final moments. But you were triumphant and were able to meet Armeg, the dragon turtle of Cholt, the guardian of Port Nianzaro, who required an offering before you could even set forth within the city. Your ship, the Tej Runner, made dock. You all went into the glorious splendor that is Port Nianzaro, a very exotic and vibrant place amidst the southern borders of Faerun. It is very hot, sometimes very humid, but it is a very comfortable place for people who are looking to explore, find exotic herbs, items, adventure. There are people who have made it their livelihood on the rare things that Port Nianzaro and Chol have to offer. You all have found not only a place to stay during your time questing here, but you were able to find a job or two through the tavern owner of the Thundering Lizard, who brought to you a very simple and capable mission to find a friend of his who was looking to collect on a debt and help her collect this debt from a man named Tabin. You found her amidst the dinosaur racing time where the races were taking place, got the information, followed the leads to Tabin, and saw him in one of his finest moments, and then brought him to one of his lowest moments, collecting the debt for your benefactor. You got the money, brought it back to her, got a bonus, and after that, and a little bit of exploring and gathering of information throughout the city of Port Nianzaro, you eventually were summoned to one of the merchant prince's villas, Wakanga Otamu, who is one of the merchant princes, and to your knowledge, one of the monopolies on magically infused items within the city. You came to his villa. You even sold him a very dashing canvas painting. And
I forgot about that.
made some good pocket change on that one. And we're able to get some information on on what to expect, base of what things you might want to get started on. Wakanga and Sindra Sylvain have at one point been adventurers like you and wanted to lend some much needed advice on how to approach this, being that they are both retired. So they offered you support with whatever they could. Wakanga, though on board with this, doesn't seem to be as forthcoming as maybe some of you wanted, but he's offered information, discounts on his wares within the merchant halls, where you might want to look for some magic items or items in general. And additionally, has pointed out that some of the one of the merchant princes might be able to help you more with the guides. There was also a tip that if you guys did want coin and were looking for a big payout, that the harbor master, a dragonborn, is looking for people to take on the pirates that have been raiding ships trying to head into Port Nianzaro. So with that underway, you guys got your information. You left Wakanga's home. You returned to the Thundering Lizard that night and got a good night's sleep. And it is now a new day in Port Nianzaro as you all wake up from your rooms. And for those of you who left traps to see if any mischief was going around, there were no signs that your rooms were taken, were broken into, or the silver coin was taken. But
Thank you.
that is where we left off. So I say to all of you, amidst the mornings of waking up for your comfortable beds within your rooms and moving downstairs to the Thundering Lizard's main hall, what would you all like to do?
So, quick question. We got a full night's rest, you said?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was in full hit points, so how do I do a full rest and my character sleep?
You would just heal yourself to full. You would just change your hit points to max.
Oh, okay. There's no way to actually tell it you did a rest and have it do that stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
There is in D&D Beyond, but not in Roll20 that I know of.
Yeah, I'll say I know D&D about does that. I was hoping they did that here, too. Okay. And I get half my hit dice back, right?
Yeah, if you've used any hit dice, you would get half of them back, and you would heal all hit points lost, and remove 1 point of exhaustion if you had it. So, what would you all like to do for today?
So we just woke up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Breakfast.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. Let's get breakfast.
definitely sounds like a good plan.
Okay. It's included in your payment of your rooms. You guys get very basic but yet hearty choices of beef stews that have an assortment of not as exotic as the steak kebabs you ate before, but meats that taste a little bit strange, a bit more hearty. But there's also soups and breads and lots of fruit that you can choose from, water, and if you're feeling froggy, there's ale.
Oh yes, of course.
I think we know what he's going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know me. You guys know me so well. Yeah.
The vegan wine.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me get that ale. Yeah.
There's
Take some ale, some bread, and some stew.
sounds good.
Yep.
So, amongst your breakfast, there's a bigger crowd today in the inn, and it seems to be almost all the tables starting to get a bit crowded. Not just from people coming down for the morning, but for people coming in and getting some food for the day.
What's the music?
Music or something. Are you talking about somebody's echo?
Yeah, somebody's playing music over there.
Well, I hear
Channel.
music from the. I'm at headphones on though, so it can't be me.
I hear the normal I hear the music that should be playing, but someone else is playing music besides that.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
All right. So, what would you all like to start with?
Well, I think that we need to check out those bounties. I'm not certain we could do that yet. We need probably some better equipment.
was gonna
I would
say-
like to check out the Temple of Savras. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
And,
gonna.
Would you like company? I'll follow you if you.
We all go. Why not? We might find
Yeah,
work
might as
while
well
we're
all go. I also think we should, because Wakanda said he would give us a discount on his items, so maybe we should go check out some of his shops, see if we can find anything good.
Could be. We could at least figure out an idea of something that we might want to purchase when we have the money. I don't think we've got a whole lot in the way of funds just yet.
Yeah.
No, but having an idea of how much we'll need is probably a good idea.
Mhm.
So yeah, we could check out the temple, go check that out.
Okay.
So you guys want to do the harbor master first and then the temple?
Isn't the harbor master on the way to the temple?
I'm not certain.
They're about the same. They're the same place. The Temple of Cyrus is actually within the district of the Merchant Ward, where you all were with Wakanga.
So let's just go to the harbor master and then head to the temple after that.
So if you look at your map towards the north, this area is this is where the merchant princes are, and where you stay and had your time. The Temple of Savras is number 7. I would say the Merchant Wards is number 5. The Merchant Prince's Villas, and within that ward is the Temple of Savras.
Yeah, I would say let's go to the Temple of Cyrus
And
first.
then the Harbor Master is over here at number 13.
Yep.
So.
And we're right here.
Technically,
No.
that's where you guys were yesterday. You're back to
At
where you were
18.
at, yeah, about 18. So
Okay.
it's not a problem to get back, just for
Yeah.
context of where you are.
So it's up to you guys. Either way, we need to hit both places. So which one you want to go to first?
I think that the harbor master would be the most sense to me. But if you guys want to go to the temple first, we can do that to you.
I don't have a dog in this fight, so I don't care.
I think we should go to the harbor master first. Just get that out of the way so we don't have to worry about that.
Hammer Master it is.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you all finish eating. Doldir probably continues grabbing food as you're all walking out, and you make your way through the city as you've done before, and you're greeted by some new things you probably haven't seen before. You see people, some merchants escorted by guards. You see more sellswords moving through the city, and some conversations break out that you get wind of. Let's see. 1 second. One moment. Okay. So, does anybody remember the name of the harbor master?
I believe I do. Let me. I've written it down.
All I know is he was dragonborn.
And he was not impressed with us.
No, he was not.
Yeah, he wasn't.
If somebody remembers his name, I'll give you an inspiration.
Oh
Oh my god. Alright,
Don't
let's
write
see.
it down.
Somebody wrote it down.
Well, no,
Let's see if I wrote-
his name
Huh?
was. I don't think it's Nakeith because that was the owner of the Test Runner. I don't think he's the harbor master. Yeah, I don't think I have his name.
It's all right. So,
Hold on, let me do this. Let's see.
okay.
I have notes. I'm trying to look through them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I don't have it.
I have Wakanda, Otomu from the Prince of Trade, the Tavern,
It's okay.
Orin, the Tavern, Orin, Thundering Lizard, but I don't have the Harbor Master. So.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think we even asked who the harbor his name
No,
was.
I don't think it was ever even given. I think we just kind of arrived and he kind of just registered us.
Yeah.
Could be. So, as you're walking through the city, you do hear some gossip as you're moving through. One is talking about the race that happened yesterday. What an upset. It's crazy that that Triceratops was able to outrun the Allosaurus at the final leg. And it surprised everyone, and bets are that they're either going to put him out to stud, or this might be his comeback run. A couple of more rumors start popping up. Some people start talking about the Flaming Fist entering the city months ago and establishing a fort within the jungle, and are kind of using it as a base of operations to hold some stake in Port Nanzaro, since Alman is no longer in the picture. But the rumors are somewhat quelled as some people quip back at them that they believe that fort was already destroyed weeks ago. And then finally, there seem to be a bunch of people, beggars for the most part, that as people talk about them, you even see a couple of them running around the street, screaming hysterically and going a bit off the deep end, screaming about people with fake skin on and lizard faces running around the streets, and that the end is here. The jungles will swallow Port Nanzaro. So you do hear a bunch of gossip on your way, but eventually you make your way to the harbor master, which is over here. You could even see the Tej runner by the dry dock, in the royal docks, and you see people working on loading up more cargo, maybe for a run back to Waterdeep. But you make it to the harbor master and see that this gold dragonborn elder in stature comes over with a ledger. He has small glasses on, somewhat wrinkles against his scales, and is writing down some information and tending to himself, and people move back and forth working the docks near him.
Well
The
met.
guy we need to talk to.
Yeah.
Top of the morning to you.
Oh, hello. Can I help
Were we
you
supposed
today?
What were we supposed to ask him? I sort of forgot.
We came to ask about some bounties we heard you might have.
There we go.
We had a couple drinks, it's fine, we got it.
Yeah. Let's see what else we drink early in the morning. You
Looking at
forget
this
stuff.
motley crew of diverse races, I take it you're adventurous then?
Yes, we are.
X.
Hi.
And where did you hear about this bounty?
Oh,
sorry,
Wakanga Otamu told us
Yeah,
about.
from Wakanda Otamu.
Told us about these bounties that you had.
Okay. Good. That is true. I have the job of the harbor master is to protect and record the documentation of the merchants that come in and out of Port Nanzaro, and I believe that the attacks of the pirate ships have put a strain on our capacity to run at 100% efficiency. So, I believe that it is in the interest of Port Nanzaro and my prospectus as harbor master to tend to these. Now, I'm not what I used to be, but I do believe that these pirates need to be dealt with, and I am willing to put up a handsome reward if you were able to handle the matter.
Oh, I think we would gladly handle the matter, right, boys?
I think it's something we can handle.
I hope so.
Right.
I think we can.
Good. Well, I hope so. So the job I have is quite simple, but at the same time requires extraordinary focus and pursuit, determination. I hope you have that in spades. The pirates have to have knowledge of the inner workings of the harbor board to know which ships are coming in and out and knowing which ones they could accost. And it is perplexing to believe that anyone within my employ would sell information to these pirates, but the attacks continue. So, I don't have the best approach, but I do believe that these pirates must be docked somewhere within the island of Chult. Obviously, deeper out of Port Nanzaro's view, but regardless...
So you think the pirates are getting information from one of your own?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Do you have a suspect?
Yeah.
Well, I could rally all the current workers and have them line up, and you can interrogate them as you wish. I have nothing to hide myself, and neither should anyone in my employ.
I don't know. That seems like a sort of a waste of time, and also too, it might spook the person.
Rightly so.
Going after them, the pirates, we don't want if there is someone working inside, we don't want them to give a heads up and give them away our position.
Yeah. Mr. Harbor Master, may I ask you a question?
Of course.
What is your name?
My name is Zindar, young boy. It is...
Young. I'm sure, yes. Zindar.
No, I quite literally mean in life expectancy. So, I would say, the four of you, the makeup of your what? Your adventures. Yes, you go by a name, or?
The Freedom Fighters.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. Nah.
We're stuck with that now.
I guess we're afraid of it, yeah.
I guess we're stuck with that now.
Yeah. So that happened.
Oh,
Wait, no. Wait, hold on, pause, real quick. Hold on, no. For real quick. What do you want our name to be? I was thinking about Curse Breakers, but it's whatever.
That sounds cool.
I mean, I didn't think about it, so yeah, Curse Breaker sounds good.
Okay. Curse Breakers. I will remember that under your previously docked information. So, yes, the task is quite simple. If you can put a stop to the pirate attacks and bring us one of their vessels, I will handsomely reward the entire group. In total, 2,000 gold pieces.
Ooh. That woke me up.
That should be enough to supply our adventure.
Well,
At least for the start of it.
Yeah. It's a good starting point.
I would hope so. It's no small fee, but it is in terms of the wealth of Port Nanzaro, and we wish that this city to thrive once more, and we will gladly pay it. So, if there's any information I could help you with, feel free to ask, as it is important that we work together on this. And I do believe that you have a ship of your own, perhaps?
We could talk about maybe using the Tej runner. Maybe talk to that guy.
Yeah, we could probably talk. Yeah, we could probably talk to what's his name? We could probably talk to Nikith.
I do have a question for the Harbor Master. I know you said 2,000 gold coins for stopping parts. What if we bring back some of their ships?
Well, the 2,000 gold was for the return of the pirate vessel
okay, I
for
see.
proof.
I see, yes. Okay, I understand now, yes, thank you.
No, of course.
I do have a question. How many people are working for you or working with you on this port?
I have about 6 lads that I trust with the run and goes of the place, but there's also the dock walkers and so on, but they wouldn't have as much information as those who I trust most closely.
Oh, okay.
I just thought of something as
Wouldn't
well.
be more than half a dozen.
Gotcha. So you got 6 suspects.
Yeah, also, judging from I'm sure people have come back to tell about these pirates. Do you have any idea of how many ships that we'd be having to hunt down?
How
many? Just in general, how many we'd have to hunt down?
No, I don't know. I doubt they have a fleet of ships. That would be a hearkening thought. But if you were able to crush their ability to raid our ships, including returning one of theirs, it would be a mighty blow, if not the final one, against them. Especially if you were to find any of their captains.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering if it was just like one ship doing all these, or if they had like multiple ships to back them up if we were fighting one.
They would have multiple ships within their midst, but even... I couldn't say more than 2 or 3.
It's very useful, thank you.
Of course.
We don't have a ship of our own, though.
Yeah,
right?
but we don't. I just don't want to get overpowered by a ton of people at once.
I'm saying we have to find some sort of ship to.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I suppose we should go talk, see if we can use the Tej runner.
If you are interested, and this is not something for me to bring up, but the Flaming Fist is a formidable force of soldiers within the world, and they have taken to coming to Port Nanzaro and have also offered aid in many of our defenses. Now, I don't trust non-Toltons to have the best interest of this city in their hearts, but it is something you could look into.
Guys, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Want to hear it? Okay. So we get the organization of the Flaming Fist to join us to help us eradicate the pirates. We'll tell them that there's a reward of 1,000 gold, and we will split that 50-50. You think that will work?
I do think it might work, but when we try to, we should probably have me and Ivan try to convince them because we have the highest,
Oh yes, yes. Go ahead. But I was just,
That's a good idea, though. I think that might work.
Shady.
I know it's a little shady, but
Yeah.
it might work.
Well, unless.
Let me throw this by you guys and see what you think.
Yeah.
Why don't we just join the pirates? We get invited on one of the ships, we take that ship, and we use that ship to find the other ships.
That can work.
That's
Good
an
idea.
awesome idea, actually.
Yeah,
Like that idea.
yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, screw my idea. We'll go with yours.
Let's keep your team up idea with the flaming fist as a backup in case one doesn't work out.
I mean, worst case scenario, we get
have to fight our
we
way
die
out.
in the water.
Worst case scenario, we slowly die in the sea.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario. No betrayal, just death.
So
So
Here-
yeah,
here are the weaknesses to this plan. None of us know how to pilot a boat,
Correct.
so we're going to need to take people with us.
Yes.
yeah, it's true. We also have to find the person who's giving them information to get in contact with the pirates.
Right.
Hmm.
Problem number 2. We're going to have to talk our way into this.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
don't lie on me. I'm bad at talking to people.
Last time you tried to talk, you tried to bribe the guy who threw a table at us.
I know. You ain't got to keep reminding me.
It's almost like it was yesterday.
So,
It was
Almost
yesterday.
like it was.
It was
Zindar,
yesterday.
if you don't mind, I would like a list of these 6 people that you trust. And maybe we can work out a like we're new employees and we can go scout some things out.
Of course.
And that might be a place to start for us.
Okay. I can get that list to you immediately. One moment. He saunters out to the office of the harbor master and eventually returns with time with a parchment of 6 names on it. Yes, these are all the young lads that work for me. They would have some knowledge of the inner workings, but I doubt any of them would know much more than I.
Where can we find these people at the moment?
Most of them are working, the docks currently. Most of them are the younger ones. Adia here, he's working on the Tej Runner. I do believe you've met him before.
Question.
Is that the kid we almost got killed?
Which kid?
The
one
one.
with the parachute? No.
Yeah. No.
No.
I have a question.
Deej was the one that took you to the Thundering Lizard.
Okay. So I do have a question. The other ships that got hit, do you have like the list of the names of the boats that got taken over by pirates?
None of them were taken. The ships remained intact, but they were.
They were robbed.
Yes. As the estimate says.
I see. So we've had to figure out who's the mole and convince him to let us on his crew.
How many times did the test runner get, tried to get robbed?
Well, based on my reports, this was the first.
Okay.
They've somewhat been more frequent recently.
Now, what was the kid's name?
Adij is
Ed?
just working on the.
Adij. Okay.
She's
Now, Adij, was he on any of the ships that got hit besides the one from yesterday on the test runner?
No, Adij works mostly on the ones in the Royal Dock, which is the Tej Runner if it works with the Merchant Princes. He works specifically with me. Most of the ships that were ransacked were on the other side of the harbor road. We are here in the. If you look here,
Gotcha.
we are in this is the other one. Here you
Alright.
have the warehouses, which would be 16 over here. More ships that dock there are attacked. It is. They have much more frequent routes between here and Amman and Waterdeep, Walter's Gates, and some even to Neverwinter. So.
Okay. I'm done asking questions. I was trying to be insightful, but
Yeah.
alas, it is not my forte.
I mean, if anyone would like to, with all the information you guys have gathered, if someone would like to make an investigation check to parse some of this together.
Who was the
Yeah,
highest
yeah.
investigation?
Who has the highest investigation? Let's see.
Shall I, gentlemen? Shall I?
Yes,
Joe,
please.
it's probably a good idea. Go ahead.
It will be our pleasure if you can
Yeah.
do that for us.
Belhodor, if you could like help me with these notes and just like be a sounding
You cut out
board for
that-
me, I'd appreciate that. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What
Just-
were you saying?
Just come and assist me if you would.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
And
what
we're
do you-
gonna
what
go
do
over
you
those
need-
notes, and I'm gonna talk at him. He's a sounding board.
Okay, sounds good. So you
Oh,
would
this, damn it.
you would have
Here.
advantage. So you could roll.
I forgot we had that. Really?
It's
I'll
better.
be right back. Hang on.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's better though.
So as you're all discussing,
Sorry, I'm back.
Parsing the information, Owen has a very detective-like stare at some of the notes that he's been taking and parsing through. With the information that perhaps less ships that have been docked in the Royal Harbor have been hit, your best bet is to probably head to the warehouse docks to find out more information from those ships. But more in particular, going through the information, someone would have to find out who is leaving the ships. Someone would have to be a high-ranking official at some point here, if it's not the harbor master, to be giving out this information. There has to be some sort of communication, not just simply going to tell the pirates, because you're technically on an island. How would they get word to the pirates? So there's something more you're gonna have to get into to figure out how they would even communicate between the pirates and whomever is here.
Guys, I just thought of another potential problem with this plan is, remember that pirate captain we fought? He got away, so if we join, there's a chance it might be him on the ship and he would recognize us.
Well, that's not necessarily bad. We could just say, hey, we're fed up with this. It's bullshit trying to make money in this town, and we really want to like make it rich, make it big. We're adventurers. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he would do a deceive. He would do a whatever. check.
Me or Evan would have to do a deception.
Yeah.
Well, don't screw it up.
Yeah, probably assisting each other in the process to get a better chance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should metagame like that, but let's just try
No,
to
that's
see
fine.
what happens.
It's not too metagaming. What I would just say is, you guys, when you get
First of
into
all,
these moments, remember you guys are a team. So if you feel like
that's true.
some of you have, if some of you keep stuttering through the conversations, that person's probably going to have a higher DC based on what their argument is.
Mm-hmm.
So try to talk with one another, come up with a plan. You guys are doing good. So
First things first, though, we have to
Just
find a way to get
yeah,
onto
we're
a pirate ship.
I didn't even think about that we might
Wait.
run into that guy again.
Wait, can't we just talk to Can't he just lend us a ship?
I don't think he's going to just lend us a ship.
Don't think he will.
We can
No,
try.
not the harbor master. No, I'm not talking about the harbor master. I'm talking about Keith. Well, he has a ship that we could probably use. We would just have to hire some people to help us sell it.
Yeah, but I thought we were gonna try and get onto a pirate ship first.
I mean, we gotta find pirates first of all. So, I mean,
We gotta find the guy in contact with the pirates first.
Yeah, but I'm
And
just
then-
saying, like, but we still have to hit the sea first, because the pirate ships aren't going to come to port here at all. So we have to go out to sea.
notice.
Yeah.
The
Well,
pirate
if
team
this,
that came. We should ask a question to the harbor master if there's a certain area in the sea that gets hit frequently. Because if you remember, we got hit as we're coming into the harbor, but not close enough to where anybody can help.
well, there was also
So I
that
don't
thing
know if that's a common area to get where they attack, or if they randomly do it.
Well, most of them
I mean,
do get
hard,
hit.
It'd be hard for pirates to find people out in the sea So to have to people like a focal point like this, like this harbor for the city, would be a great focal point for them to be able to.
They're usually, just north of Port Ninzaro where they hit most, but to be honest, it's not hard to find a vessel if you already know where it should be. If it has to be within Port Ninzaro within a week, you can follow the shipping lanes quite easily. Well, for an experienced sailor.
Yeah, just shove that in our face.
Well,
I've been no
it was
offense.
also like we thought, if someone high in a higher position is doing it, odds are if they're hiring new crew, they'll have a boat to send the crew over to the pirates already.
But it's like, but even the thing is, even if we do hire our own crew, we'll just come aboard. It's like, we're tired of this mess. Here's the stuff that we just took from, the boat. They're good to go. And maybe they just might, disappear. I don't know. It seems far-fetched. I know. I'm just tossing out ideas to get the ball rolling. All I'm just saying is we can ask Nikki to see if he can lend us a ship if we do need a ship. No point in asking, or no hurt of asking.
I mean, yeah, it can't hurt to ask.
If a ship
I would wait to ask until we know that we need a ship. If you guys
Yeah.
really can do that.
Yeah.
not to tell you how to do your business, but I do have to get along with my day. So if you
Thanks, Father.
could leave, that
Yeah.
would be nice.
Thank you, Zendar. You was a great
Yeah,
help.
thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh, of course.
Keep
no,
up the good work.
Yes.
Keep up
And
the good
if
work.
you are looking actually for a ship, as mentioned before, the Flaming Fist does have access to a couple, as they are not just.
And they were on the other side of the harbor. You said over.
Who here would know about the Flaming Fist?
I'm not quite sure in general what the Flaming Fists are.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm just-
that's just me. I don't really know much about this game, so it's
I'm
something
just
that
saying.
there's a lot.
whenever
Yeah, I
don't
don't know much about the Flaming Fist either.
So what I like to do is, if you feel your character knows a certain thing, might know a certain thing. Let's say, like Owen would know about the Temple of Zavris, even in passing. He could say, "Yeah, I would know about that," and I can offer him a chance to forego rolling to just interject that this is something he would know about. So I would say the closest person in this would probably be Irvin. Irvin, do you feel?
Okay.
Do you feel like you would know some information about the Flaming Fist?
And what kind of organization? Are they protecting the city? Is that what you said?
Hmm?
Are they protecting the harbor? Like, what's the organization? Like, what kind of ties?
Flaming-
Here, the Flaming
Well, that's
Fist,
what the name,
the
but-
mercenary organization based out of
Mercenary.
Baldur's
What-
Gate.
No, I would not know about mercenaries probably.
Okay. Do you feel like you've been to Baldur's Gate before?
Character?
Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, I'm probably.
Well,
I don't know if my character would have been to Baldur's Gate or not.
Well, to give you guys a freebie, the Flaming Fist is a mercenary company that is based within Baldur's Gate. However, they are not a mercenary group that has a lot of the stigma of being just sellswords. They are actually the main military force within Baldur's Gate, and make up a lot of the guards and command structure of the city.
In that case, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the context. Like, I don't think my guy would be a typical mercenary.
So-
I don't think Irvin would have.
They are considered a
Maybe Noah,
mercenary company as established thousands of years ago, and you can consistently hire Flaming Fist mercenaries to get the job done for you in a lot of adventures and stuff like that. People hire them because of their reliability and them having that honor of being a well-established organization. But however, when not in Baldur's Gates, they are considered sellswords. They are considered mercenaries. Only those within Baldur's Gate are considered probably the highest echelon within the Flaming Fist, as they protect the city above anything else. So that is kind of where the Flaming Fist stands within there. And when he partakes the information that they may have a ship within the harbor ward still, The Flaming Fist does have the resources and funds to go on quests like this as an organization, even if they are small cells. So that information to you at least gives you the idea that the Flaming Fist is probably a compelling force within here to look into, or just to recognize as capable. Anyway, so yeah, every now and then, if you feel like maybe you want to steal a bit of information, it's not overstretching. Feel free to say, I think my character might know something about that, and I'll interject what your character might know about it to save us from rolling, save you a little bit of time, and then also it can blend into your backstory if you want to keep pushing that.
Gotcha.
So you guys have that information. You have, you've spoken to Zindar. He's given you a list of names that might be of interest. He told you about the Flaming Fist. You will need a ship, most likely, for this adventure, or mainly for that quest. But what would you all like to do?
So we could look more into this. Or we could go to the temple if you wanted to. What are you thinking?
I think that there's a real need here to deal with these pirates.
Yeah.
It'd probably benefit the city.
Mhm.
I'm not keen on illegal or shady behavior. I'm willing to kind of bend the rules here since we know that we're, trying to find the pirates, and that's part of the plan here, but, I'll just follow your lead best I can, okay?
So, what do you guys think? Should we go with try and just find the guy and get on board the crew? Or hire the Flaming Fist?
I think that we should probably try to board the crew ourselves.
I have.
Let me just ask something real quick. To complete this quest, we have to return with their ships?
You have to return with one ship.
One ship.
Yeah.
So if we get the other ship, we can keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
People to take and sail both ships. Also, we
well, yeah, I suppose.
Well,
don't know how to sail. So my idea was maybe we can go to, try to get lessons in sailing, so we can learn how to sail. all
well,
of us.
there's also the concern of
But see, how long would that take, though?
if we do have a ship of our own, we
Montage. I don't know.
we
Roll for
Our
montage.
primary goal here is to find out about this curse, but we need the
Yeah.
funding to do that.
Well, we can't. You need the fund to do that. Exactly. So.
Yeah.
Plus, this helps the city overall, which I feel I
Yeah,
think that'd be a good thing to do.
taking
So-
out these pirates is a win-win. We get the money and we help the city.
I mean, maybe the harbor master can help us if direct us somebody when they give us sailing lessons. And
I think that would
Wait.
probably take too long.
really.
What if we
Yeah.
do
Only in a
have-
day we can learn to sail.
No, you ain't gonna be able to learn to sail in a day.
Basics. That would be it. I'm not saying we're gonna sail across the to know how to navigate super well with the stars, but at least learn how to basically sail, steer your ship, know some basic directions and stuff.
What
How
if
to-
we
how to
go
board
ask?
sails.
I
Here-
was thinking, what if we go ask Waganda? Maybe he might be able to get us at least help us find a ship for cheap.
Here's my proposition. We're new here. We haven't really done anything to make a name for ourselves. There's no reason why we can't just go as the Curse Breakers,
Yeah.
looking to join up with whoever wants to pay us more money. And if it just so happens that the pirates offer us a great deal just to join them, why don't we just go ahead and join them, and then we can take over one of their ships, start a mutiny, something like that.
Okay.
At the very least, we need to find out where they're at.
Yeah.
That's true.
The other angle is we
I
should
think-
try to speak down all the workers and figure out who the contact is.
Sure.
And then
The
use that.
other thing I will point out for you is if we know where they're at and what their system is set up for reporting, hey, we've got a merchant ship we can attack, we can then, if we think that we can't do it, we can then go to the Flaming Fist and see if we can't get them to ambush with us.
Assist us, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good
Bad
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
So I think that the agenda for today should priority be to establish ourselves with the pirates,
That's a good
regardless
idea.
of how we
Let's
decide to
do
go
it.
about it.
Yeah, so we should focus on getting in contact with the pirates and getting a good rap sheet with them.
Hmm.
So we gotta find the mole.
Yeah. So I guess we could start with that list of workers he gave us. One of them's probably it.
So what are the 6 names on this list, Mr. GM?
So you have a list of 6 names, and let's see. Let's see. You have. Oh. So, including Adej, you have Ivor,
Beautiful.
you have James, you have Hoiver, Denise, Scallop, and Ignominy.
Her name is D Nice.
Denise. So, what would you all like to do then first?
Start investigating.
Which one should we go to first?
Okay.
Let's ask Edge, since he works. He's mainly here at this port, so he may know more about Hover, Denise, Scallop, and Ignoggin.
So
Oh,
since he was with us on the Tej run and that was the first time he was attacked, do you think we should pretty much mark him up as not guilty, as innocent?
No,
No.
never.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I'll just check with that because I wanted just to make sure.
He will have more information because he works more closely to the port master. So it ain't like he will probably know everybody's habits and stuff like that. So that's why I sort of asked.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So let's go find him. He should be probably by the Tej runner, right?
You go ahead to the Tej Runner and see welcoming faces from some of the crew. A lot of them recognize you and welcome you aboard easily. And
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo.
as they all give quick cheers every now and then as you pass and head on board the ship, you hear that the captain's not aboard right now, but you do get into contact with Adij, or however you all want to pronounce it. I don't mind.
I mean, it just looks like Edge to me, so I'm like,
It really does.
Adij is how it looks like it was pronounced, so that's what I'm sticking to for now.
Alright, so I'll say Adij. I'll say
Adij is a young Cholton boy with thick curled hair, and he very young, maybe about 12-ish years old. Looks at all of you expectingly as you look to find him and start talking. He brings up some information saying that the other hands work usually with a single ship, and of all the other ships, those in the only the Tej Runner has been hit this summer. According to all the other accounts, the other ships haven't been hit either that are within the Merchant Prince's this royal fleet. However, the ones in the dry docks and the warehouse harbor ward seem to be hit more, and there hasn't been one that hasn't been reported to being attacked yet.
Is there like a common thread of the ones that are attacked? Like, figure out like who owns them, or like a reason why that certain ones are being attacked more than the other ones?
Why don't you, you can all, if you want, make a investigation check or choose one person to gain advantage.
I think if we're all gonna roll, I think we all can roll. That sounds fine to me.
Probably
Yeah.
the best chance if we all roll.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Investigation, right?
Oh.
Oh damn! No. Okay, we're done.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh,
Oh!
not wasting.
Natural 20.
Double
Two natural 20s.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh, we're doing good today, bro.
Quite during the conversation you have with Adij, certain things start coming to mind as pertinent questions that you need answers that would identify certain things. What ship here has maybe lying about being attacked and hasn't needed repairs? And that one question hits Adej in a very complex way because he's young and he doesn't understand your train of thought for this. But as he's thinking about it, the ships that need the less tending to are those from the Flaming Fist, as they have a much more powerful military force. They've reported to have pushed back against the pirates several times. But in one instance, they were taken and robbed. And that is one of the questions that you feel was not only important, but now gives you an idea. Either some people who were robbed were probably in on it and lied. And the biggest way to tell which one that could be is which ships actually needed repairs after their assault. Tej Runner requiring repairs, as you remember that the ship was harpooned and attached and almost pulled down when it tried to flee. The second question you bring up is who within the docks would give you access to the pirate network? Who there knows who to talk to, who may be colluding, or who may just be retired and have an in? And there is a man named Dampen Fring who is a retired pirate and worked with the Merchant Princes 10 years ago when they tried to create the chain gate system for repelling assaults within the harbor. He is one of the only people to retire with his life from the pirate life, and still is considered a well-connected man even today. And he's also located in the warehouse district.
I say we go talk to him.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Okay.
Do we know where? Yeah, do we ask around and try to see if we can locate him? I guess.
Okay. So you guys, good rolls. You get that information from Adij, and you find your way eventually with some time. Do you guys head to the dry docks, or are you guys taking a moment to go to the Temple of Zavras?
Well, let's probably focus on the pirate thing for right now.
Okay.
Right, guys?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
I'm okay with that.
Pirate thing.
Okay.
Let's go find the One Piece.
No.
You all find your ways moving through the city, hearing rumors and gossip, and eventually find your way to let's see. the warehouse district. Basically, goods of every type are being shipped into or out of Port Nianzaro. They are all stored within the warehouse district. However, aside from large ships and people moving in freights of merchandise, there are places and small taverns within this area. You find one called the I'll just put it in. Called the Giles Woe. And it is very close to the edge of the warehouse district, where it's overlooking the bridge that brings you across, and it also has water splashing up as high tide comes in every now and then, and you can smell the salt of the ocean. You can see the hardy men and women working the docks, doing a lot of heavy lifting, and eventually you move in to see the Guile Woe open door. People, a lot less people in here, but those who are here are sleeping, passed out on tables, or some people are at the bar, and you can smell cooked fish passing through your nose, and a bunch of nets and hooks and grappling equipment and fishing equipment spread out on the walls, and some taxidermied massive fish-like creatures. Making your way in, you go to the bartender, who just under him is a man who is sleeping, and he's taking his cup away, polishing it, looking over at you all as you enter. What do you have?
Ale.
We don't have ale. We have Tej.
That works.
That sounds fine for us, sir. And I'll take a what is that fish I smell? If you don't mind, just a basic meal, I'd appreciate it.
1 copper for the meal, 1 for the Tej.
Very well.
He brings some over from the grill. Looking like this isn't the best establishment probably for food. The fish is actually very fresh and grilled to a nice crunch. As you look around, some more crew workers, dock workers come in and grab.
After seeing that, I order some as well. Take some. I'll take 1 as well.
1.
Copper.
1 copper. So, haven't seen you in here before.
We're new. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your trade?
Adventurers.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. We even got a name too. You ready?
Oh, I'd love
So
to hear this.
I'm prepared for this.
So I snap my fingers and point at them.
The Curse Breakers.
Oh my god, that was cheesy, but I love it.
That's a good one. I'll give you that. So, what are you doing here then? If you're venturing around these parts, I think you're in the wrong tavern.
Nah, I think. Why am I the one talking? You know, I got the less charisma up in here.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Are we looking for that guy, the retired pirate, or are we looking for the other people?
No, I think we're looking for dampen frame.
Yeah.
Are we actually talking to him right now, or no? This is.
I'm gonna ask the bartender. Yeah, I'm looking for Dampen Fring. I'm wondering if you know if if we can find him around here.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. There's a lot of
I'll
people
take
that come through here.
I'll take a silver piece and put it on the counter.
Does that ring any bells?
I thought you said you were adventurous.
We
You know-
broke at the moment.
Well, my memory's foggy in the moment.
Here, I take out a gold piece and put it on the table.
Make a
Is it
charisma
clear enough?
check.
Oh Lord Jesus! Can somebody help me with this?
Or
I don't know how I would-
persuasion, since you're trying to
I don't-
persuade him with gold. But you
Would
did
I-
put gold on the
I did
table.
put it. I put a silver piece. Does that count as helping him?
I would say one of you can roll with advantage.
I'll roll because I have the higher persuasion.
Thank you, because I have -1.
With advantage, right?
So yeah,
Yes, sir.
with advantage.
18.
Let's go.
A bit disappointed that he didn't get more. He takes the gold piece. Well, he travels a lot in these parts, but currently I don't know where he is. But he might be here within lunchtime. He's frequents this place every now and then.
What time is it right now? And oh, we lost the
Okay.
guy.
We lost somebody.
Did
I think we lost Irvin.
Yeah, we.
No, it's not.
No,
oh,
we lost Owen.
Oh, we lost Owen.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He
so,
said 372 ping, be right
Oh
back,
yeah, he
let's
has to reboot computer.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, while Owen is just actually enticed by the fact that they actually cook good food here, the three of you are still talking to the Tavern Keep.
You said he comes in around lunch often.
Every now and then. Yeah.
I think we should just wait around for him to show up.
I agree. Can I inside check him to see if I feel like he's telling us?
Yeah. Make an inside
What
check.
does the guy look like?
Man,
So we know if when he
Oh
walks in.
damn! Dude, somebody's that 20s.
ooh, spread them out.
Damn.
Spread them out. Bellador and
Bruh.
Owen knew the questions to ask, but Irvin, as you guys are conversing with one another, knows a man who's lying when he sees one. And this man is definitely lying about something. As the tan-skinned man's sweating a bit more uncomfortably than probably should be for this climate, but also someone who's been here for a long time. I can't say that I have. I see.
Thank you for the tip. And I lean over to my group and say, he's not telling the truth.
Damn. That means we gave him money for nothing.
And chicks for free.
Can I investigate the bar?
What
wanna
are
do that.
you trying to investigate?
I'm trying to see if
Yeah.
there's like a hidden door somewhere or a trap door.
Okay, make me a perception would be looking
Better.
for those things. Investigation
Okay.
would be you literally going behind the counter and like picking stuff up and looking around.
Alright, I'm
Physically
going for
interacting.
All right, I'm going for perception.
Okay.
14.
14. Looking around the bar, there does seem to be a lot of back doors. There seems to be a door to the side that may be a closet, but you don't know what else could be behind there. There is what's behind his bar. Does seem to be a decent-sized pantry with open barrels and stuff like that. And you do see what looks to be a hatch tucked away in the dark corner of that room.
I'll walk over there.
You climb over
I
the bar.
don't think he'll let you.
He said there's a is over the
It's-
bar.
So over the bar on him, with where he is, Behind him is a pantry, and in that pantry there does seem to be a tucked away hatch.
I mean, we could try and distract him so you can get in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. I'm like, so yeah, try to make a distraction, and I'm gonna do a stealth check.
I'm gonna walk to the other side of the bar and after like look around to try and get his attention to come over here and like get me a refill.
Okay.
Try and distract him like that.
Make a. You
Deception,
make a deception check, and we'll see how well it does. It could be performance, but
15.
okay. You do get him to come over and tend to you. He is unaware of your intention. Now I'm going to need a stealth check from Doldir to try to jump over the.
As short as I am, bro, you gonna see this tiny dude just clear this hole.
Tiny dude just jump over this bar.
I so want to use portent right now.
With Own, while you're eating and actually done with your meal, you see that circling behind you and then sitting on your right, Bellador asks for his own meal, throws a copper on the copper for some fish, and as he does, through the corner of your eye, you see a hefty dwarf roll across the bar.
I just see Owen just coming back and like, what have I walked into?
What the hell is going on?
And as he rolls over the bar and then lands, and breaks his footing onto the ground, there is a minor set of ruckus, but as it happens, Bellador goes, and you sneakily get over the bar behind him and walk towards the pantry.
This is too funny. Oh my god.
So, seeing what's going on, I'm just going to start striking up a conversation with the guy, try to keep him over here longer.
Okay.
Just, you know what? I am an acolyte. Maybe I should just try talking to him about his religion. I'm new to the land. Is he happy here, or would like to hear about somebody new?
Okay.
Is your saving lawyer?
I will say that will buy you some time, Doldir, to make your investigation.
So now I'm gonna. All right, so I am gonna make an investigation check on that door.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Ugh, terrible.
As you're looking around and you push more of this rug off of it, it does seem like a hatch that goes deeper into the basement. But it is locked, and you don't see an immediate key around or a way to open it.
Okay. Whew. So everybody else can see me except for the barkeep, right?
Somewhat.
Okay. So I sort of just put my hand in the air, and I sort of make like, you know how like you like jiggle keys like with your hand kind of thing.
Make a performance check.
All right. Yeah. This is gonna be amazing.
Pictionary.
Yeah.
Spamming over here.
Performance. Oh Lord. 15.
No, you rolled it twice.
You rolled twice.
Ah.
2.
And that first one was a 2.
Yeah.
It's okay.
First one was a 2.
Over there's like jazz hands.
As
Like,
he's doing that, as all of you can see Doldir, and as he does, he makes a hand motion, and to all of your interpretation, you all feel like he's trying to get you to come over.
No.
So.
Oh, worst case scenario. All right.
Yeah. So where his attention's on?
His attention is on Owen, who's talking to him, and he doesn't seem interested in what Owen's got to say, but he's being polite enough. And Doldir's on the other side, just waving you over. Like
so I try to go over with. I try to sneakily go over.
Sure. Make a stealth check.
Guys, this is gonna be amazing.
13. Remember, are you wearing that plate mail?
Oh no.
Yeah, whatever armor I'm wearing. Let me see what armor I'm wearing.
He hears nothing but ching ching.
Hold on, I forgot about my armor. Let's see. I don't think I'm wearing plate, but I'm wearing. Let's see, what am I wearing? Chainmail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Does that have disadvantage on stealth?
Let me look at the information here. See if it's anything. Let's see.
you do have disadvantage with stealth on while wearing
Okay.
chainmail. So
We're already going to have to find another quest to do.
as there is a bunch of cups on the table already, from several other patrons that have come by. There is not a full bar here, but following the same track, you and try to roll over the bar and land. But as you do, you kick over a bottle of Tej, and you use the time to run into skirt into the pantry, but at that time the man has already turned around and looks at the bottle that has just crashed open. But you are in the pantry with Doldir. The man slowly starts to walk over to the Tej.
Is it possible for me to use my light cantrip to try and blind him to give him another chance to get in there?
That would have had to have happened a bit earlier.
No.
No.
But as as you're talking to him, he starts walking over, his foot creaking against the wood as he moves towards the pantry, but more particularly towards the bottle that's just been knocked over. I need Irvin and Doldir to both make stealth checks as he approaches the pantry.
Not gonna go well for us. Oh.
So that's a 5 and a 20. As he approaches, Doldir, you use your form to hide behind a barrel, grab a fishnet, and bring it over your body. However, Irvin is more of a man of action, and in attempting to stealth isn't something he's accustomed to, and a broom falls from the corner and slams into the ground, and the man walks into the pantry.
I drop a gold coin and be like, and bend over like, oh, there it is, and I try to play off like I dropped some money and was trying to retrieve it.
What are you doing in my pantry?
Oh, apologies, I dropped this and it seemed to roll this direction.
Get out now.
Of course.
He's angry. His skin has kind of sunken in, and you can see the outline of his jawline as he's almost gritting his teeth. If you all don't have more pertinent business here, I'll find you. Take your business elsewhere.
Well, I don't know, cause what do you guys think? Do you think we should just leave and hopefully?
No,
it's understanding. It's just a misunderstanding. I dropped. I'll gladly pay for more drinks and food. We're here to have fun.
What are you offering?
The gold piece that I dropped, I'm like, here. I put it to him in the air.
You offer the gold piece, and he seems very uninterested in the amount.
No, nothing else. That's it. He's just not interested.
Well,
you can try to give him more, but
Well,
yeah, I don't.
there's a moment in the exchange when you're having an opportunity to push back, if you so wish.
Probably more where that came from, or just starting the evening.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
There we go.
because I'm already by this door that's right here that's locked.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
It's this obtunded net with like a beard sticking out from under it. That's all I'm thinking of right now.
Well, he's completely distracted by you, so he's fine.
The gold piece on the table, looking at the party, you don't seem too dishonest aside from what just happened. He gives you a disgruntled look. I'll take the gold. But you leave within an hour.
Sure.
Do you want anything else while I have your attention?
I don't know. Do we want anything else, anybody?
I'm out of copper pieces, and then what's the exchange rate for money?
10 to 10.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah,
Cool.
10 copper
That-
pieces is 1 silver piece. 10 silver pieces is 1 gold piece.
Yes.
Alright, that's good to know. So, yeah, I guess... do you guys want anything else? I guess I'll pay.
As time...
I'm still eating my fish.
As time
Yeah, I still
passes,
got my food, yeah.
more...
Yeah, I'm just hiding by this trap door right here.
Roll another stealth check. 1. You hear a fart?
As time
He drank
progresses,
too much.
more men, as the afternoon comes, fill the tables, and people take seats at with one another, and they're like, "Oh man, who knew that summer was gonna have such a good haul? Probably gonna be making overtime soon." And
Wait. What did he say? What did he say?
you're a net.
You're in another room.
We can't hear you.
You hear a ruckus of people entering the bar, and as more dock workers enter, eventually one sits at the table. A fairly older man, but slender to toned in some areas. He's got a white vest on, tanned skin, but not too dark like any of the Choltons here. And he's got a scar on his chin. And he goes, "Hey, let me get 2 tej, 2 fish, and 2 of you know what I want. Who are you?" As he looks at the 3 of you who seem to be new into this bar.
We're new here. We're looking for work.
Oh, is that so? You all look
Yeah.
a bit young. What kind of work are you into?
Whatever gets us money quick.
Exactly.
Oh, don't say that to the right person. Hey. As the barkeep brings 2 fish on a plate and 2 ales of 2 cups of tej.
Okay, so did he step away from the bar?
The man, I'll give you a little outline of what it looks like. Give you a little more context. So, you have the bar, kind of like this. Sorry, let me redo that.
No, because I'm trying to see if I can escape. If he did, step away from the pantry and stuff.
Yeah, she's been under there the whole time.
I've been over there the whole time. I think he's stopping me to move.
I can't get rid of these stupid lines. Anyway. One moment. Where did it draw it? It's not letting me get rid of them. I'm trying to draw better. Oh, there we go. Okay. Anyway, give me 1 second. Let's draw this for you guys. So I'll draw it by the water. So you basically have this kind of bar. Oops, I'm bad at drawing. This X is kind of where the barkeeper is, and you're all these circles around it. And then the pantry there's no door to the pantry, but it is basically like that. And this little triangle is our dwarven friend hiding behind a barrel. Amidst, a bunch of debris and stuff, squiggly lines. So basically, you're in the open if you were to turn around, but not so much. You're well stealthed in behind a barrel. You got the net over you. He couldn't see you immediately, but if he's got good eyes, he's got good eyes.
Yeah.
So, but as that happens and the man is talking to you all, the barkeeper does head towards the pantry. I need another stealth check from you, Doldir.
Dang it! I was trying to get out of there before he went to the pantry.
No.
I would say, as he's not expecting you and you are well hidden so far, I will give you advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Let's go stealth.
Nice.
Hey.
Well done.
I mean, my dex is like high.
I would hope so. As you all kind of like get tight at the idea of him moving towards the pantry so casually, the man goes to the hatch and you can see him very clearly within the holes of the net, and you're just like quiet, steady. He unlocks from his pocket, brings out the key to unlock the hatch, takes the lock off, and brings the hatchet up and starts descending down a ladder. After time and some conversation with the other man at the bar, the bartender returns with two vials.
When he goes down the hatch, can I just decide to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that and get back with my group.
Okay. As you do, you take the net off you. You hear him downstairs shuffling through things. You slowly or fast make your way out the pantry.
I'm gonna do it slowly.
Okay. As your foot hits the wood, very subtly you start creeping forward, and you all see, as clear as day, your dwarven companion stealthily walking out the pantry as you're talking to this man who is a bit distracted with the conversation you're all having and doesn't seem to notice your dwarven friend yet. So, what kind of work you said? Adventurers. That's a good one.
Why does everyone keep laughing at us for saying
Yes. Yeah, I did notice that too.
Are you serious? You're in Schultz. This is where adventurers come to die.
That's why they laugh.
that?
You come here for two things: to die or retire. And you don't look like you're about to retire anytime soon. Me, I'm lucky.
True, that's true.
I got out a long time ago. Been sitting on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do? You retired then, I take it.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I was a bit of a pirate in my youth, and worked with the merchant princes about 10 years ago. Tried to tame the beast, as you might say, and it worked well for me, not well for others.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, I must say myself.
Oh yeah, I get a good stipend a month from the merchant princes, and I can do whatever I want.
Wow.
Any advice to anybody?
Yeah,
Oh, of course. Okay, and he takes a bite of fish. It starts to crunch in his mouth, and he starts to think a little bit. Very enjoying the the exciting conversations. Well, I was always good at not getting killed. Ever since I was my first thing when I was born, I like to scream when in danger, and it would get people to think Oh, we've got a coward on our hands. And then I'll stab him right in his goddamn throat. Just like this. And he just like brings a knife to your throat very quickly. Ha!
Oh,
Yes,
Wow, that's a very impressive tactic. Never thought about that.
Yes.
very clever.
Sometimes combat is all about surprise. Another thing you can do is, quite easily, aside from screaming like a madman, you could drop your sword, for instance. Look, watch. He gets up and he goes and brings out his knife from the meal and he goes, haha. So, you would bring your sword arm as such, preparing for, a melee. And as soon as it got thick, you would give a very cocky face. And then I would drop my sword. And I would drop it and immediately look to the ground. And in that moment, they would also look to the ground. But dagger to the back of the throat like this!
Oh,
Wow.
And he brings another dagger to your throat. Aha! Yes. Those were the days.
You still are a great tactician, I must say.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I look at Oh, are you writing this down? Write this down.
Good idea.
Yes, you should.
I'll pull out one of my pieces of parchment and write that down just
Yes.
to make it.
Remember, knife to the throat.
I'll make sure to write that down to the knife to the throat.
It's always served me well. Anyway, are you?
I lean in and just kind of like every word I'm just kind of like trying to act like I'm just waiting on everything he says. That's super interested, and just like trying to learn. Like,
You all seem young for adventures. You sure you want to start in a place like this? There's other places across the world that might be better warm-ups than tackling the unknown.
yeah,
Yeah,
that might be wise.
maybe you're right.
Maybe a pirate like you, would that be better?
No, I'm not a pirate anymore, and I don't recommend
Tired,
that. A pirate's
that be
life is
better?
not for everyone.
No. Oh, okay. What's so bad? It worked for you though. What's some of the upsides? What's the downsides?
If it's mostly about trust, to be honest. Starting off, you're all looking to kill people for money and get away from the authorities. So you've got to trust the men you're with to not sell you in. As I did.
Keep writing this down. Still, I look over.
Don't worry, I'm writing this all down. Don't worry.
Why don't you all make a deception check as you try to continue the facade of interest?
All of us.
All of you or one of you?
Even older? Am I even back with the group yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you-
are. Yeah, you
Yeah,
walked past.
He just kind of casually joins.
Yeah, you're behind him,
Oh,
sitting
no.
at the bar.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you're continuing the conversation, the facade kind of weakens as he's looking about the group. He notices the paladin-esque features, the more angelic features that the two of you have, and gets a bit of a vibe. And so, what are you adventuring for in Port Nizaro?
Like we told you, coin, fame.
Well, if you want my advice, I would start in the Colosseum, maybe. It's a great way to get exposure and get good money if you're planning on an adventure, as you said.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. That's a good place to start.
But I got a question. What would be a good place if your old pirate life, what would be a good place if we can get some information about how to become pirates, or if we want to become pirates?
He looks at you with a curious look, and the barkeeper eventually returns. And as he approaches The man waves down the barkeep, who seems to be approaching with something and then puts his hands in his pockets and approaches the bar slowly. Now, why would you want to be pirates?
See what he has in his pocket? He puts hands in his pocket, you said?
What is everyone's passive perception?
My passive perception is
Let me
15.
check. Mine is passive perception is 9.
Where's that again?
It's gonna be all the way at the bottom. Yeah.
9. Yeah, mine's 9.
Doldrir, you notice amongst this, no one else, that he's putting in a couple of vials of a purple tinted glass into his pockets.
Okay.
And then he also goes towards the pantry and puts his hand on the wall and brings low to his side a hand axe. As you all hear so why would you want to be pirates?
Well, like I said, I just want some coin quick and easy.
Experience?
Well, I would say that my pirating days are over. But I appreciate you allowing me to regale you with my tales. But those days are gone.
They were very, very great. And I'm sorry, I never asked, but who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
As he stands up, he starts pulling out his coin purse, putting money on the bar, and he nods towards the barkeep and he goes, well, I appreciate your interest, but I don't feel comfortable giving away my name at this point in time.
I perfectly understandable.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You ain't gotta worry about it. You just have a good day.
You too. And to your good luck out there, be safe, and remember, and he points to you, Bellador.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he points to me, and...
No, Bellador. You're Doldir.
Oh, he said Bellador.
I guess you don't remember. Anyway, have a good one. And he starts to walk out the bar.
I choose to secretly follow him.
As you get up, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as a bludgeoning pain hits the back of your head.
Of course.
As you get up, and the barkeeper goes, "You think I don't know what you're all doing here?" And as that's happening, the commotion, everyone from the bar, everyone at the table stands up, wakes up, is looking around, looks at the bartender with the axe, sees the group of all of you, and in that commotion, the man starts to sneak out of the bar and head out.
We should get out of here. We should get out of here.
If I ever see you all here again, and he brings the axe down onto the table, there's gonna be more than words minced here.
Don't test me, bruh.
Just let it go.
I float like a butterfly. I am gonna let it go. But I'll tell you this. I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And
Owen just
I'm
gets
invisible.
up and walks out.
As he's doing his best Kevin Hart impersonation.
Yeah.
He makes his dwarven butt towards the end. All the patrons here are just looking disgruntled and ready for a good old-fashioned bar fight. But you all eventually group up and start moving out. And Bellador, you remember in the back of your head, oh, that's right, a knife to the throat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Knife to. I wrote it down too.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But can we follow him?
With time, as you all leave the bar, you do not have any sign of him. But if you would like to start making investigation checks, feel free.
Yes. I want to do investigation checks.
All right. I will.
Might as well.
This will be a skill challenge then. I will give everyone a chance to make an investigation check, and we'll see how the group performs.
Oh god.
Oops. Sorry.
I think you
I
still have
forgot.
advantage on.
Yeah.
We will take
Yo.
the natural 20.
Yeah.
We'll take that, yes.
As
Whoa.
as the natural 1 and the natural 20 do cancel each other out. The rest of you, however, do pick up, and this is a success as you're looking across the bridge and you see a man shuffling about at an expedient pace, but not running, looking back every now and then, and
There he is. I'll point him out.
Oh, you go there.
After him.
Get him, boys.
And with that, we will take our break. So, good job so far, everybody. Good times,
He's
good
getting
times.
away.
There he is. Typical.
10 out of 4. So yeah, good job. We'll be back in 5-6 minutes. Use the bathroom, get your food, whatever you gotta do, and we'll be back. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Good.
5 minutes break.
Not show that.
I didn't see it. So.
Wait, show what?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Go,
So we're
go back.
Yeah, just go back. It's fine.
Oh, if
We'll
you
take a
want
quick
to-
Yeah.
If I ever post the recordings, you will. Anyway, so yeah, you all walk out of the. Actually, let's stick to the regular Port Anzaro theme. This is a little too calm for what might happen. This is calm too, but keeps the Port Anzaro vibe. Anyway, you all leave the bar after trying to track down a lead on a certain individual who you may or may not have just met. And in the chaos, he has slipped out of the bar before you could pursue him. But you do all notice as Irvin goes,
He's over here.
and everybody's
over
like,
there.
oh yeah. And what do you all do?
Give him goodbye?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just wave him goodbye.
Yeah.
No, oh, you guys don't. Okay. We don't want to chase.
Nah, we don't.
We should go to the Coliseum.
Coliseum.
Maybe.
Oh, I butch this one. We need... Except that maybe it could have been done better and find another job.
Yeah.
You still have plenty of leads.
That's true.
And as you
Yeah,
said,
but
he does pass by every now and then during the afternoon time. So,
we should go check out the Coliseum.
Okay.
you guys want to check
Yeah.
out the Coliseum?
Yeah, we need to make some kind of money today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe try to like improve our skills a bit.
Got
Maybe
that.
make
Well, yeah.
better-
If we
fight
get stronger,
pirates.
there's also a chance we could deal with the pirates easier.
Mm-hmm.
or the other way around. We might watch
The pirates gonna deal with us easier.
Yeah.
Look at all these scrubs.
Well, let's see.
Let's shift gears apparently. Try our hand and
One moment. Let's see. That should
is it
be-
Coliseum number 7? I can't remember number 7. Is that the Coliseum or is it more left at the
No, number
The
seven.
The Coliseum is
was
gonna be the big.
the
The
temple
Coliseum is
songs.
gonna be.
Number 7
Yeah.
was the temple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Coliseum. That's what I thought it was. Okay,
Yeah, that's the
perfect.
Coliseum. Because
That's
this is
what I thought it
the this
was,
is the
but I wasn't
dino that's the dinosaur racing right here.
Yeah, this is,
Coliseum's at the very top.
yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly what I thought. So it worked out.
Let's see. Trying to. So the Grand Coliseum is not this area here. Grand Coliseum is actually over here.
My fault, y'all. I sort of got lost. You know, I was
No,
drunk
I
on the
thought so.
No,
way.
it's okay. I was just making sure. I didn't want to say yes or no until I could give you a definitive answer.
Number
There's
20.
lots of places, and it's a big city. You've never been here before. So, in gathering where you are, you all decide that, you know what, Grand Coliseum, people have mentioned it. Let's go. It's still early. And guess what? On your way, you do see people funneling through the streets, going, as they're moving through, you hear them talking. Oh, I wonder who's fighting today. I can't wait to see what's behind the golden walls. And I heard one of the merchant princes is coming over to oversee the fights. Maybe someone's going to get, maybe someone's going to take the champion's seat today.
Did you hear that? I nudged him. Who's next to me? Whoever's next to me, I just nudged him. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
The
Another
champion seat. Yo.
Another person walks by and goes, I hear newcomers are allowed in today. I guess they're trying to take in as many people as we can with all the sellswords and the flaming fists.
Yo!
When I hear that, I just run to the Coliseum. No hesitation.
I'm gonna fall after that guy so he doesn't do something stupid.
Okay. As you all take a grander pace, you see this stone arena, which is the site of gladiatorial games. And from what you've heard, sometimes maybe non-lethal, but accidents happen. There are apparently tons of different spectacles that take place here. There's gladiatorial matches. There are survival matches between those who wish to test the gauntlet of a creature taken from the jungle and must survive long enough to before the creature is tamed, or maybe has taken out all the combatants.
Whoa.
Some of the best gladiators seem to be prized here, and you see statues of the arena's greatest champions as you start moving up these steps. Hold on, I'll grab your token and move you guys. As you start moving up these steps to get to the Colosseum, you see that there are statues affixed in the walls as you continue to move up. These headpieces of different people who have either gained some sort of fame or renown, but there are also holes where their new faces and people can be adorned and gain glory. And people are moving up, and you hear cheering from the Colosseum, and you see this massive structure, almost 50 feet tall and rounding off at the top like an oval as you all funnel in. And you're approaching, and you see that most of the people are funneling in, but there are a bunch of booths on the side of this stone tunnel that goes into the Colosseum, and a bunch of them have signs. You see one for let's see.
Hey, Derpy,
Yeah.
you're not wearing armor, right?
I don't think so.
You have the invocation.
I can
Ar-
cast mage armor at will without using a slot as well, though.
Yeah, cast mage armor right now.
I'll do
It
that.
lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast mage armor myself now.
I also cast mage armor myself as we're walking through the streets, walking up to the site.
Okay. As this
I
happens, you also what?
I just don my muscles.
I cast flex. It's super effective.
I cast
You were
flex.
saying something, Bellador?
I was saying I also have the other spell that does cold damage when I'm hit.
It's up to you.
I could.
No.
I'm just saying. I'm saying I could cast that inside a fight as well because I can use Mage Armor without using a slot. So I'm gonna cast Mage Armor now.
Okay. As you all are, you see a bunch of different people, Choltons, tan-skinned Amins. You see people, maybe some fair-skinned from across the sea. But there's a sea of people rushing in happy. There's little donation boxes on the sides that people can donate to prize pools. Very few people do. But occasionally, some of the older people will throw in a copper piece into the thing and continue moving in. You do see, however, in the booths across, you see a bunch of mercenaries, and you see a couple of other, whip adorned on their people who look like beast tamers, doing sign-ups and talking to one another. And here, people are going, all right, sign up. We don't have many bouts today, but it's the first day of the season. Good way to start on a good note.
I sign up instantaneously.
Say do it. Yeah, is that where to sign up?
I'll sign up too.
Okay.
I go to sign up.
All right.
I
Well,
think we just sign up as a group.
Can we?
what we
Like,
have
how do
for today,
Single combat.
we have the group melee, which is at minimum 4 people. And you will go up against another one of our gladiatorial teams. The first team to beat the other, or cause a surrender, will move on to the next round. There will be 2 team bouts before you take the first place prize and qualify for free entry into your next game at any time during the season.
Let's do it, y'all.
Well,
Let's
that's
do it.
convenient.
We also have
Solos.
the no, as you say that, he goes, no solos today. But we do have a more exciting one, which offers double the pay upon winning, and again free entry into any future games of this for the season. We have the Animal Hunt. It's your choice. Go in by yourself or with friends, but it's a survival-based adventure. As people just go, no. As people are looking at your interest, they're like, no. They're trying to tell you not to sign up for it. But then some other people do throw their names into signing up.
I say we go for the team battles.
Yeah,
I agree.
And
First
then,
one, right?
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
How convenient! You need at least 4 people.
I know, right?
Wait. What do you mean by double the pay?
I think the pay is just doubled. So
What
it's,
you win from what you would get from winning the fight, it's doubled.
What you would get for winning would be doubled. As people are also asking the same question, some newcomers. So, I'll explain it for all of you new people. Those who are experienced can sign up on the other booths. Basically, the melee is best of 2 matches. If you win your first match, you will move on to the second. And if you are to win that, you are the winner of that bracket today. You will get paid out your prize pool, and you make a return tomorrow or whenever, as long as we are within season. It is summer, so you have plenty of time to cash in your free ride. But if you are a little bit more ballsy, the Animal Hunt will pit you and whomever you go in with. Everyone who wins gets paid, but not everyone will be on your team. You are to survive an allotted amount of time against some of the most dangerous creatures we can find and throw into the pits. It's up to you to survive. But no one has died recently.
I thought you said this is the first day of the season.
And we start off with a bang. And
Yeah, I
if
say
you
we
would
could
like to
go-
join the main event, that is a totally different subject. No newcomers into the main event on the first day of the season. You have plenty of options allotted to you, regardless. But
Yeah,
What do you guys want to do? I say we do the first.
I say
one.
the first
Yeah, the
option
first-
will be group fights.
First
Let
group
me
fight.
let me get this clear first. The team melee, there are 2 fights today that we would have to do.
Yes.
Yes.
Would we get time
The
to rest
survival-
between these fights?
The survival, there is only 1 fight.
Yes.
Yes, but there'd be other people trying to screw us over as well.
True. I think regardless of which fight, there will be people trying to screw us over, but I am only going to point out that I am only so good to you as I have spell slots.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Do we get time to
Well-
rest and get our abilities back between fights?
No, what you going to sleep between matches?
Yeah, I would like a short rest. Really,
Yeah, like a short rest.
Be able to catch our breath, you know. Maybe tend to some minor wounds.
Yeah, it depends on how fast you are. Maybe 5 minutes, 10 if you're lucky. We'll see. Who knows? These things move fast sometimes.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
What do you guys say?
Because we don't know how strong the animal is, and then
That's
we
true. They
often-
did say they would probably
Do we
throw
kn-
in the toughest animal they could find.
Yeah, that seems.
and we're
Do
only
they say?
tough ones.
Do they say what the animal is? Like, does the animal?
We don't know what the animal
We
is.
have no clue until they throw it in with us.
Yeah.
Is that how it works? Is ask if you're told ahead of time or not?
You could,
so
you
you're
could,
not.
you could try. You can ask him.
Yeah, you know what the animal is ahead of time, or is it just a surprise?
Oh, it's a good one this time. I always try to start not with the finest, but definitely something to get the crowd going. I'm sure, though, however, if this is your first time, the melee may be your safest bet.
See what I mean, y'all?
So
I-
it's
I-
serious,
We're less likely to die in the melee than with the animal.
yeah.
Yeah, we have
We're also less likely
do
to
have-
succeed.
We have
I will
clerics
take your
standing by, you know,
Mhm.
within all bouts, but sometimes things get a bit drastic.
I
can't-
said less likely.
You can't heal a severed head.
That's true.
That's true. I say we do the melee, guys.
Melee.
Yeah, melee.
I was in the melee the whole way through.
All right, guys, let's sign up.
Okay.
Let's do it.
The entry fee is 10 gold per team.
I got this, fellas. I'll
Okay.
put the gold in.
Your expected total for winning the all matches of the day will be 150 gold pieces.
Cool. Can I bet on myself and my team?
You may do so, but not here. You can find any of the bookies wandering around, but this, I would focus on winning first.
Yeah.
Before
said-
you lose more money than
You said if we win one match, do we get any money from that, or only if we win both matches?
you would have to win both matches to take your prize.
Okay. So yeah, I guess it's probably a better option than the animal hunt is the melee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you
Yeah.
signing up?
Yeah, we're signing up for the melee, the group melee, please.
Okay, sounds good to me. Your names
I agree.
or the name of
Curse.
your group?
Curse breakers.
But
As he goes to write it down, he pauses for a moment.
he's actually full of legit names, I think.
It's not the worst I've heard.
Y'all should have stopped me when I was coming up with that name. I tell y'all right now.
Too late now.
Yeah.
All right, curse
You've
breakers.
told multiple people.
You guys
Yeah.
have about 20-ish minutes to before the fights get started. So I'd get yourselves ready. Also, a couple ground rules. It'll get messy out there, but you know what? You'll be fine. Just don't try to kill anyone without.
I have a
You
question.
don't have to. Of course.
I have a question. What weapons are allowed in the melee?
Anything. You use any kind of weapon you bring in yourself. There will also be some maybe scattered about the field if you're so lucky enough to find them. And if the bout does get boring, we tend to spice it up. So don't make us make it a good show.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Also,
So if they
yes.
don't like it, if they don't like it, it becomes an animal hunt, basically.
Hmm.
I never said that, but maybe. But yes, try not to kill your enemies. This is about a fair, clean fight. Accidents
Gotcha.
happen. Clerics are standing by at the ready to save anyone who needs proper medical attention. But
That's
I
good.
would say don't hold back, because I doubt they will.
Take them
You're
down.
right,
Just
thank
try
you.
not to kill.
Mhm.
All right, I go inside and I start meditating.
Well, I have all my abilities fully charged, so I can't really do
I go
much
inside?
there.
Mhm.
So yeah, let's go inside.
Yeah, this one side.
Okay. You all head in and are brought underneath down this iron gate as the some of these watchers and guards start bringing you down to the armory, where you now see, as you eventually walk down these very narrow steps, maybe for about 4 to 5 minutes. It does go deep. You hear clanging of metal, you steel chains, you see people moving around. You eventually see a massive opening, this big basement with cages ingrained in the walls of maybe 3 to 4 inch thick bars. You see dinosaurs. You see creatures, some of them tarped so you can't see what's behind them, and you just hear loud growls and the clanging of metal and steel. But everyone seems to be, for the most part, ignoring it and having jovial conversations and working on cleaning their weapons, fixing each other's armors. Some people are selling their gear for the fight, and just talking amongst one another. And you guys are gonna have a couple minutes to yourself before your fight begins, so
Wait,
feel free to talk things out.
wait, Boldir, what's your armor class?
You need everybody?
Armor classes. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was accidentally on mute.
Oh, that's fine.
Armor classes, it's pretty decent. Armor class is 16.
What's your dexterity?
Dexterity is 17, my boy. So plus
So-
3.
So, I would have cast mage armor on you, but
can't.
I would just do.
You can't. No, don't do
well,
that.
Oh, that's
No.
right. I just realized if I used it, it would get rid of my own. I wasn't thinking like that.
No,
My
it
bad.
doesn't stack on a monk, and you can't cast it on anybody else, anyways. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Owen wants to cast Bless, that would be. No, I'm joking.
Owen is not a cleric.
Yeah, I just realized. My bad.
I have
So-
less. I mean, we're 10 minutes out, so I was gonna do it like right when we got in. 'Cause
Yeah,
Okay.
but save it until
Yeah,
last minute beforehand.
exactly. I'm a cast plus, guys, so don't worry about that.
And I'll say plan an attack. Me, Irvin will probably do most of the damage. Try to save your spell slots for the second fight.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. I only have 2 spell slots though, so it's blessed for each fight, unless it really goes one into the next pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
gonna
have a lot of-
try and keep as many of my abilities I can use only limited time until the second fight.
Same here, because I might only use just one of my key points, and then use the other key point for the second
So I
fight.
think we want you and me to probably be the front line and make it so
Mhm.
anybody that runs by us.
They have to come. They really have to get. They have to run through us.
And I'll probably
Yeah.
just stay a bit behind you and just try and keep Eldritch blasting them because I can probably reach them from anywhere in the arena with that attack.
That and magic missile. Well, not magic missile. What's it called? What's the one he
No,
did earlier?
magic missile is the one Owen does.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Is,
so
Is
Me
Mada
and
gone or
Irvin.
something?
I'm just
Oh,
listening.
I'm not sure. Gone.
no, he just listened to our strategy of how to do this fight.
So you
Yeah.
can
I'm
counter.
here.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can counter. So that's a mid game right there. So they can counter.
I'm giving you guys opportunities to discuss
Yeah,
things before
I
you
know.
figure out. what
Let's
you
just
wanna
have
do.
fun. Let's have fun. So yeah,
So yeah, just try and keep as much as your abilities and spells
do
as
you-
you can.
do you roll with what's it called? Flanking rules, or
Yes.
how do you?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
So positioning won't matter, guys. Let's try to keep that in mind.
Gotcha.
Now, I'm gonna ask this again. Can I use my light cantrip to blind them if possible?
Nope.
No? Okay.
It's not that powerful.
You're reaching too far with that spell, buddy. You'll never be able to blind somebody with light.
I'm just checking because I don't really know a
I
lot
know.
of these things.
I know. There are
Yeah,
spells that do that, and they're much higher level.
Just checking. That's all.
Blinded by the light,
Dancing
wrapped
lights.
up like a juice.
Alright, so yeah, I think we have a strategy.
Me, Irvin in the front. You have
I'll
Bellador
cover.
and Owen in the rear.
Yeah.
And if you can, try to stay close to us because if we can use the flanking to our ability, when we use the flanking to our ability, it'll help a lot.
Yeah.
But how should we do? All right, so how should we do this? Should we focus on one person at a time?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I say we just take them out one by one.
Focus somebody.
Okay.
The faster we get somebody down and out of the fight, the
Once they're down, they're down one more attack basically.
yeah.
Other thing, fellas, when you're about to do the final blow, just say to knock out, don't kill. Go for
Yeah.
knockout, don't kill.
Knockout.
Honor.
Honor.
No, we're not trying to kill.
Blood for the blood god.
What he said.
Okay. I think we got it. I think we're set.
So, Irvin, you'll cast Bless right before the fight, so some of us have that.
I would wait till the fight starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
It's a 10-minute thing, so like.
Yeah.
Per...
So I think we have a plan and set.
Just fixing one thing.
Spells, bless. Make sure it's 10 minutes. One action, 3 creatures right choice. Illustration up to. Oh, it's only 1 minute. So yeah, you're right. 1 minute. But it's just 10 rounds. That's where I got confused. That's
Okay.
10 rounds. So that's still like right before, you're right?
So, amidst you all talking and conversing and having your strategies coming up with your strategies, eventually, with time, you hear, "Curse breakers, you're up first." As you hear, like above you, you hear. Well, let's tell you what you hear. Let's just let you hear it.
Ooh.
As you all eventually gather and follow this man who calls out for the curse breakers,
I don't even see anything, so there's no ooh for me.
That's fine. You want the ooh, you'll have the ooh.
You'll get the ooh.
As you all hear from as you guys ascend now up a separate staircase further into this large basement, and people are just looking at you and just giving you nods and like, you hear almost over a loudspeaker someone go, "Welcome! Yes, welcome!" And the crowd starts to gather in more hype.
Oh,
This is
it
the
pretty packed?
first day in the season. You don't see, you're in this now hallway looking at a gate and waiting for it to be opened before you.
oh, okay.
And all you do is hear the crowd, and the guy waiting is just looking at all of you and just waiting for his sign. Today, our first bout, we have newcomers versus newcomers, fresh blood versus fresh blood. We have decided that Joltons are too strong to be dealing with such paltry fresh meat today. So
Poultry?
first, we must tenderize them, and the crowd starts to cheer. We must mash them, scuff them up into true warriors. So today, in our first match, we have the Curse Breakers. As the gate starts to open, and the man, and you guys.
So,
I will move
So
you.
what-
Are you not
around.
entertained?
no, you're not. Shut up.
As you're all brought over to the Colosseum.
Ooh.
Now you can't see too well as you all move through. You see a few pillars within the sanded arena. You see high rocks scattered about. You also see surrounding you thousands of Choltons screaming out and applauding and waiting as you're all moving in. Also on balconies overlooking the arena far and apart, you do see what look to be well-dressed figures looking and descending, looking at the thing, and some of them are clapping and some are just having conversations. The Curse Breakers are first-timers within Cholta and the Coliseum. Give them an applause!
The crowd's just quiet. It's the crickets.
Now,
They hate the name, so they just don't like us at all.
the crowd does give a very good applause towards the
Oh.
newcomers, and they do come out and some scream aloud, but across the entire arena, you are the first fight. And now, their competitors, Switch and Bait,
No. No.
Rich and hate.
and coming out,
Oh, the name is
And-
also.
Okay, compared to their name.
and coming out from the
Well, I feel like they're gonna have like chains, bruh.
coming out, you see two rugged human men coming out, sizable. They're not above, about 6 feet tall, but they do seem rugged and, a couple of them have axes and another one has a sword. But then one behind them, who is falling behind, is in brown robes and is a woman, human. Her hair is about just beneath her neck, but tied tight into little dreads, and they're kind of spiked behind her. But she seems a bit more studious than the others. And you don't see a fourth.
Uh-oh.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Stay tight, guys. Stay in a tight
Yeah.
formation. Like maybe
Good
like
thing I
a V.
cast Mage Armor beforehand.
Yes.
As you
Information,
well
guys.
know, the melee is not to the death, but accidents happen in the Coliseum. So, clerics, stand at your ready.
Ooh, a 20.
How do I roll initiative again? I'm so dumb.
Select your token and click initiative on your character sheet.
Oh.
So,
There we go. Ooh.
Ooh. So far, I'm starting to like these order.
Yeah, it's better than the last fight we had with the stupid.
All the pirates went before like half the team.
So, Owen, you did roll a natural 1, I will say.
Hmm?
You rolled twice?
Oh, why did it roll twice? Okay, yeah, I don't know why it did twice.
Okay.
That's fine.
No, that one's from earlier. Remember when you did the investigation check and the counter?
Yeah.
Oh, that is
counter-
Well, I'm
investigation.
having.
Yeah, that's an investigation.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
Initiative is
sense.
18.
Congratulations.
Yeah, see, it says it right there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So
It says investigation
okay.
and initiative. Yeah.
So, as that happens, clerics, stand at the ready. And we have, let's see. Roll initiative. And then,
Alright, that's fine. Oh, they also rolled a 20.
And
Damn.
then-
Oh, the wizard.
The wizard. Should we take her out first?
I'm just gonna probably
Focus
focus.
the wizard.
Yeah,
Forgot ranged.
I have. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna try and snipe. Oh, and they got a 21.
This ain't fun.
so,
So,
Does that mean me and the scout have to re-roll? Just see
I-
who goes first.
what is your dexterity
No.
bonus?
+5. My dex is hold on. My fault. It's not +5.
Plus
It's +3.
Okay, so you may go first.
Oh!
As the announcer goes, Curse Breakers ready!
Ready.
yeah.
Wait, hold
Switch
on,
and Bait! Are you ready? And
Silence.
silence. Punctual.
Wait,
Begin! And everyone starts screaming out. Doldir, you're up first. Go.
All right. So what I'm gonna do? Let me kick on my character real quick. 15,
All right, back. Sorry.
25.
Broke the seal on that last break. I had to be so bad.
And then I'm just gonna like put a stance for me to block. That's it.
Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get it good. Okay.
So like a dodge. Your action's a dodge action. What you're saying?
Yeah, dodge action.
So you're gonna use your action to dodge, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You're also missing some health.
Yeah, because remember I got hit
Hand axe.
Oh yeah.
with that hand axe.
Yeah.
I lost 2 points of damage.
Sorry about that.
Are you fine? It's realistic. He got mad because I hid very well in his stupid little thing over
You
there.
hit next to his bell.
He was upset that he realized that you did hide somewhere. And he couldn't figure out where it was. All right. So with that, you rush forward. You assume the dodge position, and with that, from the shadows. Oh, that's my streaks. Sorry. This is going to be an interesting bit. Coming from the shadows, you're gonna see a shot come out. A longbow. Dildir.
Mm-hmm.
As you take stance, you see an arrow, and you back up, and it sinks into the sand as people react to it and go, ah! And you don't see immediately where it comes from, but a second one pops out. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with disadvantage/advantage. So that's a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. As a second one then peeks out, you see a figure right behind this pillar. A female, what might be an elf, with a bow in her hand as she ducks behind the pillar and has fired 2 arrows to no avail. And with that, her turn is over. But picking up, also we have Bellador next. Oh, actually, it's both of you have the same initiative. What's your dexterity, Bellador?
It's a 3.
Okay, you may go first.
All right. Now, so we're gonna try and take out the wizard first, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll put there, and then I'll attack her with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay. As Doldir's a bit in your way, you turn over.
Is he? Well, is he really?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. I was looking at Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So, yeah.
I moved out of the way so no one would be in my way.
You go ahead and move in a nice angle. You fire off your Eldritch Blast.
Okay, 1 sec.
Okay.
12.
You fire off your Eldritch Blast. A purple beam just fires off with hints of sparkling light as it heads towards her very forcefully. As it does, she brings her hand up, and a magic field consumes the spell, and it absorbs around her body.
Alright, well, I'll end my turn then.
Okay. As you do, she reacts instantaneously, consuming the spell within her shield. She then points towards you, and you see a bead of flame fire towards you.
Oh no.
It's just gonna be... Sorry, it's not right. That's gonna be a 14 to hit.
It does not hit because I have mage armor on.
Okay. As the similar thing comes, she fires off a bead of flame as it towards Bellador. Bellador brings his hand up and uses the mage armor to consume the firebolt spell into it. As it absorbs the spell, the barrier starts to shimmer and is consumed. And they both share a glance as she takes a subtle grin, and then will go 5, 10, 15, 20 feet and gets partial half cover behind the pillar. Followed up, we have Own. It looks like we have some spellcasters in our midst today.
Target that guy right there.
Okay.
Isn't Boldir in the way?
It doesn't matter. And no.
Okay.
Ray of Frost. As you go and see an opening, you go behind the pillar momentarily and then peek out and cast Ray of Frost. It starts to coalesce a cold, frigid breeze and sprays across him. A tundra starts to coalesce around him. Oof. Nice.
Minus 10 does movement.
Okay. As he takes 5 points of damage, he will also be slowed. Very nice. Good. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is their turn now, as it's his turn now, as the crowd goes, ooh. And he's gonna move 5, 10, 15. Wait, 30, 20, minus 10. So he's gonna move 20 feet. And then he is going to use his action, and he looks to also be preparing himself for battle. The second one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 towards Doldir. And he's
Bring it on, bub.
He's going to take a swing at you at disadvantage. Pulls out his scimitar. That's going to be a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. First strike goes wide. Irvin, it's your turn.
Okay.
Irvin dashes across the battlefield.
Can you hear me? I was talking. I guess I had it muted.
No, you cut out there.
Am I good now?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
good.
we can hear you.
Okay, I was asking if this is still flanking.
Yes,
Flanking,
you
or
would
that's
get
the
advantage.
opposite side.
Yes.
Okay, change. I said before I ran over. I yelled out. I said, "Change the plan, boys."
Okay.
And we're gonna attack this guy.
Okay. Irvin grabs his great sword, unsheathing it, rushing across the battlefield. The crowd sees the momentum and everything is starting to build up. Irvin, go ahead and take your swing. 14 will hit. Go ahead and roll some damage. Nice. As you go and rush past Doldir, using him to block your movement, the man goes to get ready. And as you move from behind Doldir, you've already been mid-swing. Bring the great axe in. He can't block it. It cracks into his ribcage and breaks, from what you can feel, one of his ribs. And he and goes down onto the ground, clutching at his side, and drops his sword.
So he appears to be out, like out of the fight.
He seems to be out of this.
Okay. Oh, wow. So okay.
I'm gonna save my other spells and actions. Like I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Well, he's down. Wait. Do I have more move?
I don't remember where you.
I kind of remember. I'm gonna double check here. I think I was right here.
You was right there.
Yeah. Exactly. I was trying to see how many feet that was though. That was about 20 feet.
About, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you still got 10 more feet.
So I'm gonna try to move this way towards the other guy to cut off his path.
he just steps over the body.
After bringing him down, you see Irvin Jen
over
leap
him.
over the man and start rushing towards the other combatant. With
That was
we
glorious.
move to the top of the round, and we have Doldir.
Let's go.
Doldir, with Irvin in tow, rushes past and rushes the next fighter.
Swinging with my nunchucks.
Got it. Nice.
18 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll some damage. Nice.
7.
With the nunchucks, you smack him across the face with the first blow, smack him against the face with the second, and then he looks dazed and confused, and you kick him right in the gut, jumping a good maybe 4 feet off the ground for a little bit of style, and the crowd goes, "Ooh!" as this guy goes backwards into the dirt. And you grab the nunchucks and start giving them a little dance.
Are you not entertained?
Oh my god. This is his favorite line apparently.
Yeah, that's gonna be my new in the Coliseum. That's gonna be my line.
Make a charisma
Are
check.
you not entertained? All right, charisma. Let's go.
Do it.
Poor charisma, but let's
Come
do it.
on, man. Come on.
You got this. You got this, my man.
Zero.
Boy, me. Oh my god, that's awesome.
You got a zero.
Everybody leaves. Everybody just fucking leaves. Like, fuck
Let's
this guy.
get this game.
This guy fugly. We out of here. I mean,
Oh man.
As you bring up your hands and go, "Are you not entertained?"
I say no, we're not.
A
Actually,
bunch
No,
of-
we're not.
You see a young girl who you might try to hit on in a bar or something. She looks at you and goes, "Yeah."
As if.
Gives you the- she basically
And-
gives you the thumbs
And in
down.
that same motion, you take 1 point of damage as someone throws a cabbage at your head.
I knew it was bound to happen. I knew it because I rolled in that one. I knew it was bound to happen. I was like, I'm about to take some damage.
You get a cabbage and it hits. It doesn't do bludgeoning damage. It does 1 point of psychic damage to your morale.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Makes
So
sense.
with that,
How do I tally psychic damage?
no, you
Oh,
just
no,
like
just-
normal damage
Taking damage.
Normal damage.
for now. It's
It's
unmitigated.
He's just saying it didn't hurt you physically. That, but
It just hurt me inside. I
hurt you in the
know.
feels. It hurt you in the
Yeah,
feels.
hit me in
You
my
on the
feels.
inside.
Yeah, so with that, I'm going to say it's now the scout's turn, and she's gonna come out from the corner and make a longbow. Ooh, since she still has sneak attack, that will be with advantage, and that is a crit.
Yeah.
So you, Doldir, sorry to say, as you're distracted and you bring the cabbage off your face, an arrow for 10 damage sticks into your arm and pierces through your muscle as you, more shocked that an arrow just went through your bicep. The pain hurts, and you turn as she fires off another shot.
Oh, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Wait, why would you get advantage twice though? So
Sneak attack.
It's her sneak attack feature.
Oh,
But
no.
let me see the rules real quick, because I don't think she gets it on both attacks.
Well, I think he'd be pretty aware of him after getting shot by an arrow.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I thought that you were like.
Once per turn. So yeah. So this will be normal damage. So instead of the 9, I'm gonna re-roll the damage. Re-roll a normal attack. This one does hit no matter what, but the damage should just be 3.
3. Okay.
Okay. So in total, 13 points of damage as 2 arrows go as it does hurt, and she goes right back behind that column over here, that pillar.
I am not entertained.
So, on to I next because of my dexterity.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay. So, the wizard over here has cover, right?
He has
Mhm.
half
Half
cover.
cover. Half cover.
So, I'm guessing that means I have disadvantage on attack.
No, she just has a higher AC.
Ah, I see.
And you do not have a visual of the scout.
No, not yet. So, might as well try and take a shot at the other one. 17.
Who are you trying to hit?
I'm trying to hit the wizard.
Oh, okay, yeah. So with that, she has, yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
5.
Nice. You fire off the blast, and it crashes against the pillar, and the residual energy slams into her and pushes her back. As some people go, ooh. All right. Anything else?
Let's see. The only thing I can do would be to use one of my spells, but I want to save that for the second fight. So no.
Right. So, with that, she's going to wrap around the pillar. Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see how this works. $15 foot, 25, 30. As she rushes out, she goes. She looks at the group, looks at Irvin, Bellador, Doldir, all lined up, and she goes, brings her hands straight forward, almost Kaioken style, or Final Flash, points at all of you and goes, Nistas! Era! And her hands catch fire. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's got. Hold on 1 sec. I'm having some problems here. Give me a sec.
Okay, no problem.
What was it, Dex?
Dexterity saving throw. As her hands light up in fire,
Oh no.
and a column of flame erupts. All right. So only Bellador fails. Ooh, those are some nice rolls.
Can I can't use my shield spell to block this, no?
No, you cannot.
Okay, give me 1 second. How much is it? 17?
You take 17 points of fire damage.
Yeah, I think he's down.
No, I have 3
he's up.
health.
As flame, you see as she rushes forward. Most wizards try to stay in the back, but she seems a bit frustrated and rushes forward and goes. Ah! Flames erupt and the crowd goes nuts as flames burn across Irvin, Bellador, and Doldir. Bellador, you start to flail about in panic and take excruciating amount of pain. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw or be out of the fight.
Oh no. 13.
13. You just hold on with the sheer amount of pain. You do drop to your knees momentarily as your skin starts to sizzle. But Irvin and Doldir, you
I know I take half damage, right?
Take half.
Yeah,
of
I'm down
17, which would be 8.
I'm down.
Okay, so you all. Oh, you are out of hit points?
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Okay, so with that, Doldir goes down. Bellador is not out, but he is close. Irvin, you take 8 points of damage, and she after she's lets loose the flames, she backs up 5 feet and breathes in a satisfied grin. Less smug and proud of being almost knocking out 2 competitors. But with that, Bellador, it is your turn. Oh no, you went. Sorry, it's
No, I
Owen's
went
turn.
before her.
Yeah, it's Owen's turn. As the crowd is going, like, and the announcer goes, "Ooh, we have a fire dancer."
Oh, that hurt. Yep, that hurt. Sorry.
And I will ready to cast a spell, magic missile, at the next enemy action that I see.
Oh, you rush up to her?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it doesn't have disadvantage when in melee, right? No.
No,
hits.
it automatically hits. It doesn't matter.
Okay, sounds good. You rush up to her, right behind her, and she looks as you approach and instinctually tries to back up, but you've already used this as an opportunity to get close to her, and you start your own incantation. But with that, the two fighters are out,
Means Irvin's up.
which means we have Irvin. You have two down fighters. You have the wizard and
Got next to her, and after she just did that, and I'm still like hurting from that, that massive fire blast she did. I'm gonna try to take her out as fast as possible. So I'm gonna try to use my great sword and attack.
okay.
I have a advantage now, right? Because of
Yes, sir.
clicking.
As she's back in between
Oh.
Owen, you do get an opportunity. But as you bring your great sword over, a paladin instinct is not to harm innocent, and this is a fair fight. So you try to use the blunt end to try to knock her unconscious. But in that, there's not enough force, and her mage armor creates a barrier hindering your blow, and it fights it and then pushes your greatsword off. As she pushes her hands off with it.
It's the scout's
Not
turn
good.
because Baldur is down then.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast. What's it called? Sorry. Shield of Fate on myself.
Okay. Nice.
My AC is +2.
After trying to strike her and her pushing off, you then cast Shield of Faith with your right hand above your
Hands
heart.
of faith.
I need Doldir to make a death saving throw.
Gotcha.
Oh damn! I thought this was gonna be like more friendly than that. Okay. Not that I know that.
You know things that the outside world doesn't. 9. That will be a failed death save. Mark 1 failure, Doldir.
Spell.
As the sound of the crowd is all you hear, and all you see is darkness. With that, the scout is
Bellador.
gonna go,
Help him.
and she's going to look across, and she's going to take one shot. 18 to
At who?
hit
At who?
Irvin.
Does not hit.
Oh, nice.
She takes a magic missile because she
Okay.
broke stealth.
Nice. From stealth, you then see Owen, her, and as she comes out and fires the arrow, Irvin bats it across with his gauntlet, and you fire 3 magic missiles, white and almost translucent, homing in on her. She rolls behind the pillar, and they start to crash into the stone. Nice. Let's see. That is going to be 6-8. Nice. 8 points of damage. Guys, she gets hit. She remains behind cover and rolls over, coming to the other side of the pillar, brings out her bow and arrow and tries to
And
take
rolls a 4.
Oh, okay. Nice. She goes to take another shot, but as she does, the strain doesn't give her enough strength to knock her arrow. She goes to fire, too weak, pulls back, lets loose without aiming, and it soars into the sky and stops by Irvin's foot. She rolls back beneath cover.
Guess that means my turn.
Yeah, she's gonna use her bonus to go back into stealth.
hide. Okay.
So. Give me a sec, I'm thinking.
No problem.
So I'll move over here. And I will. Hold on 1 second. I have.
Did you melee?
Yeah, I'm looking at something that's. I'm looking at one of my abilities that says a bonus action I could use, but maybe I should save that. Yeah, so I'm gonna
Cool.
attack with my rapier.
With advantage.
With
you did it,
advantage?
okay. You did it twice, so that worked out, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
So do either of those hit? Oh,
Say that one more time. Sorry. You bring the rapier out? Yes.
Wait,
yeah,
hold up. He's a hexblade. He needs to add +1 to both of those rolls. Because it's
Do I?
using his dex, not his charisma.
As a hexblade, you use melee weapons with your charisma bonus.
You use your bound melee weapons.
Correct.
Your yeah.
So anyway,
that's
that would be a 14. That is her. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is her AC. So
so does that not hit?
no, that does
It
hit.
hits.
Yeah.
Oh, it
so
does
go
hit?
ahead and
Okay,
roll
okay.
damage.
Roll twice.
It's all good. So with that,
Let's take
you,
the higher number.
as you come
No.
forward, she's backed up into Owen and Irvin. You rush forward.
Remember, if this does take you out, it's a knockout, not a kill shot.
Yeah, no problem. You do go to stab towards her. You break the barrier with your rapier, and it shatters across her body. And as it does, you then smack her up against the temple and knock her unconscious. She goes
Oh,
into
nice.
the dirt, and the crowd goes, "Ah!"
That's from trying to burn me alive.
He says as he's just like his skin is
That's why
Really?
I'm barely standing up on my own.
as he's just like they'll show you. No, I'm sorry. But that's good.
Yeah.
With that,
That's all I'm gonna
Yeah.
do, so moves on.
yeah. So Scout went, Bellador went. She's knocked unconscious. Owns your turn.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Can't see the grid very well. I need to go one more.
Did I put?
Can I see
I put
her?
something on the GM layer by accident, so I don't know what it was. Can you
That's
see?
fine.
Can you see her? Should be able
Yeah.
to see her.
Can I see her?
Yes, you can.
Like you said, she's stealth.
Yeah, she's stealth behind it, but in the open. So as soon as you get across it, you have complete line of sight of her.
Okay. How bad does she look?
She looks pretty rough. Ooh.
Fine. That's my turn.
As you look at her and start to coalesce the ray of frost, the crowd is looking for blood and is just throwing rocks into the arena, and the announcer starts going, "Hey, no interference!" And as that is going on, you're slightly distracted, but she's also more agile and rolls behind cover as you start to cast the spell. She seems to be taking advantage of the situation. With that, we're back to Irvin's turn.
Wait, whose turn is it?
Yours. Everyone else
Oh,
is
it's mine.
unconscious.
Oh, I missed that part.
Unless Owen
Yeah,
has
it's
something else. he
It's
wants to say.
just the elf left.
All right, I'm gonna try to get to.
Get her out!
Get her!
I can't get to the.
I'd double move, man.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
might as
double
well.
move. Exactly. So I'm gonna go right up on her.
As you flank her from behind the pillar, the dominant sun shows a very decently attired for scout work. She's got light green leathers, but you can see her skin. She's pretty tanned. She looks to be definitely, probably even full elf. But it's hard to tell in this moment. But you do bring your greatsword over, but you've used all your movement and your action to get here.
Yep.
Okay. With that, Doldir, hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna need another death save from you.
Yes, sir. Oh, Lord. Please, may the gods be ever on my favor.
Nice. That is a success. Mark 1 success.
Yay.
A reminder, if he had crit failed, he would have instantly died.
Yep.
If he was healed at all, would he just come back without and not have to roll any death saves?
He would be conscious with that much health.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
So, with that, Doldir, your turn is over. It is the scout's turn, who will look towards you, behind you, Irvin, bring out a short sword, and right before she goes to strike you, she will give you a good stern look, grip the sword tight, and then drop it.
Oh.
I concede.
Don't trust her! Knife to the throat!
As Bellador comes from behind, a knife to the throat.
Knife to the throat.
She throws the blade on the ground and goes, I concede.
Cool, we win.
What do you do, Irvin?
Rules are here, like, I assume. No, that she concedes. That means it's over, right? Like,
No, what do you do?
I
Trust her!
trust her. Yeah, I hold my action, and like, I'm not like, well, I mean, within reason, I trust her. I don't just like, cool, and then I'm like at the ready.
Okay. So do you
just
just
in case
stand
she
there?
does anything shady. Yeah, I just stand there at the ready.
Okay.
Wait.
She stares, she waits, and the announcer goes, We have a concession! We have our victors! The Curse Breakers! And the crowd starts to scream out, and some of them go boo because she conceded. But in the grand scheme, listening to the crowd, people are excited, people are happy, people are throwing cups, drinking tej, being merry, and immediately clerics are jumping into the arena and rushing over in their priestly robes and running up. One gets to Doldir before he has to make his next save. He starts casting Healing Word. All of the fighters start to get attended to. Now, if that wasn't enough for you, we still have more melee.
So, do we get any health back?
Yeah, I run over to. Yeah,
Are
exactly.
the clerics coming to heal us?
The clerics are here to heal the unconscious
Okay.
and those who are about to die. So,
Like me, I'm about to die.
Doldir, you heal. Roll20's lagging. Makes sense on a Sunday.
Yeah, everybody on.
We'll find out how much you heal right after this commercial break.
Whee!
So Doldir, you heal for 3 hit points. The other clerics tend to the wounded, but do not come to the aid of the rest of you. Now, clear the field. We still have more fights to go. In the left corner, and you guys are slowly going down. Some of the guards are helping you. Some of the as you're going down the stairs and make it back down to the basement, some people are clapping and cheering. Oh, good fight, good fight. Some people are happy, some people are ignoring you guys, but overall, it seems like it is over for now, and you all will now have to tend to your wounds as best you can. Rest up and prepare because you have another fight in 20 minutes.
Okay. Can we take a short rest and roll hit dice, or?
Short rest would be an hour.
Oh,
So-
it's an hour.
We
Okay.
have-
Start blowing your spell slots for heals.
So what's gonna have to happen? You guys are gonna have to start figuring some stuff out. If someone has a healer kit, or potions, or something.
Potions. So.
I'd blow your spell slots. The potions we're gonna need later. You can't get those back.
Yeah. Do we have potions? I don't think we have any potions, do we?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't have any potions.
Whatever it is, your plan is, you guys have another fight in about 20 minutes. You guys were victorious. Congratulations. The crowd was happy. People are showing a bit more respect or acknowledgement to your group. But with that, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Oh,
Preparing for the next week, where your next battle will determine if you are victorious today and get a nice, handsome prize pool and free entry into your next bout, if you so wish.
Enter the next fight where 2 of our guys have 3 health.
Well, you don't have to pay for your next fight. It's just you get to the next tournament that happens on the next day. You don't have to pay to get in. You are.
I'm talking about the next fight after this. It's like, yeah, we're gonna enter the fight with 3 health each, and we're gonna see how well that works out for us.
Oh, reminder. Who
You
did
have
pay the
spell
10
slots and more healing. It's just nobody's blowing it.
Yeah.
Dolder paid. I already took 10 gold off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
All right,
I was
guys.
at 146. Now I'm at 130.
I'll see y'all next week.
All right. Have a
Yeah.
good
next
one.
week.
Be safe, sir. Good luck.
All right,
Be
guys.
safe.
Yeah, and it was
Looking forward
good game, guys. It was very fun. I love these Sundays. They're very engaging.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
having a blast.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. I want to make sure everyone's having fun. So if there's any questions, concerns, just throw them at me. You know,
Sure.
Yeah.
let me know if there's
I'll
things
send
you're
you,
looking
I'll send you guys some barbecue, some smoked meat. I'll send you.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I said I'll send you some. What the hell?
I mean, if you could,
I sent it.
you could send it before it
Well, I don't-
spoils. But anyway,
Just deep freeze it, turn it into jerky.
There you go.
Yeah, great idea.
Well,
Good
be
idea.
safe, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you guys
too,
next
buddy.
Sunday. All right.
See y'all
Yep.
next
See you
Sunday.
guys next
All right,
Sunday.
guys.